Hi everyone, welcome to Sense in Essence. Today we are going to talk about dealing with loneliness. Many of us may be staying by ourselves alone. That is making us feel lonely, where we are looking forward for some company. And that brings about some kind of um, not feeling so good, right? Because we are wanting some kind of interaction and some kind of talking with others all the time. That is one kind of loneliness. The other kind is we may be staying with a lot of people, or at least a few, and still experience loneliness in the crowd when we are not even alone. That also happens many times. So, whatever the case may be, how do we deal with this kind of loneliness? Um, for this, we have to understand the root cause of loneliness and why we feel lonely. And the root cause, if you really look, is that, when we are craving for company or when we are wanting some kind of company, we are looking for actually someone who was making us feel very loved and secure and taken care of, and somebody who can be available for us all the time, somebody who understands us, right? Only then we enjoy that company and we don't feel lonely. So, spiritual wisdom tells us that we can be our own best friend and that loneliness can go away. Now, what is the problem with being our own best friend? The one problem is that we feel that we lack so many things in ourselves that we don't enjoy our own company, even if there is opportunity to become our own best friend. And um, here is where meditation plays a very big role, where in meditation we can connect with our true self in the real way, and we can experience the fullness and the perfection of the true self. Once we start to experience this fullness and this kind of perfection of the true self, we start to enjoy our own company, and we see that that brings about a whole new world, a world of happiness, because this new you, the true you, the real you, which you now start to discover, you start to actually um, really enjoy your own company. And that is the best, because this person, this new you, is available 24 by 7 whenever you want. They can be always loving and loveful to the self, because they understand your situation the best, right? It's just you. You don't have to explain to them a lot of things, but this conversation that can be heart to heart with the true self, with the true perfect self, the one who's full of everything, not needing anything, not lacking anything, beyond all the weaknesses. We start to see the weaknesses as acquired and not an original experience of this true self. So, once we get to know about this true self a little bit more and experience that in our meditations, we are able to deal with loneliness in the best possible manner. We don't need anyone's help then in order to um, feel happy. And this also brings about, we are not talking about us isolating yourself from the world. No, not at all. With this attitude, when we are not feeling lonely and when we are enjoying our own company, we are in that state of fullness on our own, we see that others also want our company even more than before, when we were in that state of being needy of their company. But now, with this fullness, we see that others also want to be in our company more. So we gain on both fronts. So, hope you enjoyed the series, and more to come. Om Shanti.